talk show. If you are tuning in for the first time, you're welcome to our show. And before we start, please remember to subscribe to this channel so you get feedbacks and notifications of subsequent episodes. So we're treating a wonderful topic, physical wellness, but with regards to yoga. Very interesting. I know people hardly talk about yoga because they see it as a white man's exercise. So sit back, you have a lot to catch up with our interesting guest on the show by name, Mrs Fezzie. Good to have you, Fezzie.
Thank you so
We're
much
happy
for having me. I'm actually humbled and honored.
Oh, sweet. We're really honored to have you as well. So welcome back to Mom and Jess once more. Let's hit the show. The topic is on physical wellness. I understand that yoga, sometimes I see people when they do this, they look so relaxed and calm. So apparently I believe it's for physical and mental wellness, right? Tell us a bit about yoga, what inspired you about doing yoga and all of that.
Okay, so for me, yoga is all about bringing awareness to your breath, bringing awareness to your body, and also it's actually a technique for actually preventing physical and mental illness. And the nice thing about it is also associated with universal rules, such as respect for yourself, respect for others, truth, and just being true to yourself. So that's what actually attracted me to yoga.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this for?
So yoga, I've been practicing it since 2016. I actually went to a retreat in Maharisburg in Joburg.
Okay.
So it was almost a week. And then when I came back, I was like, you know what, I am hooked. So from there, so I actually went twice for that retreat. And then I've been practicing since 2016, and then and then last year I decided to actually train to be a qualified teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, so I now train people.
She is a qualified teacher. You need to catch up with her on Facebook. By the way, she organizes sessions and retreat lessons. Just in case you're interested, you can, reach out to her. In the meantime, she's here to share with us the benefits and so much more about yoga. So tell me about physical activities with regards to yoga. Is it more about physical fitness, or what exactly does yoga have to do with physical activities and physical wellness?
Okay, I actually love that question. So yoga is actually, I would say it's divided into two. There's what we refer to as asanas, which are the postures, and there's pranayama, which is the breath. So basically we bring the two into unity. So when you're doing your postures, you need to actually align with your breath as well, so that you can be able to do the postures in such a way that you don't hurt yourself. And then you actually then even ease easily into those postures. So some people prefer to just concentrate on the breath, because when you have got control on your breath, you also bring awareness to your mind and just calming that mind, so that you can be able to think
properly.
Yes, and calmly. So and that if you've got control over your mind, as we say, that what you think is what you are.
Absolutely.
So if you're able to control your mind, you are able to think on a much higher level. Yeah, and so that you can be able to think on a rational level as well, and you can actually even, so for example, someone who is in control of their mind and know who they are, they can, for example, say that I am a conscious being, I'm a human, I'm a God conscious person, and it's because they now understand their ability and who they are in God. But then if you don't have that control of your mind, you limit yourself in a way. So yoga does bring that awareness to the mind. Yes, exactly. And then when it comes to the postures, which are the asanas, then you are able to actually, so the postures themselves, there are postures, for example, that work on your kidneys, or on your lungs, for example. So depending on what you want to achieve. So for me, it's more about gaining strength and flexibility. So I always focus on postures or sessions that build that core strength, and also at the same time just making sure that one has got that physical
fitness.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so tell us more about the benefits.
So the benefits of yoga is that the nice thing also, when you get to practice yoga, it just brings some consciousness to what you put in your body.
Wow.
Because in terms of what food you put, so you get to understand that food is actually a medicine. And so for you to be able to have that physical strength and be able to maintain those postures, you need to also be mindful of what you put into your mouth. So in a way, it actually gives some form of responsibility towards yourself, and also respecting your body and understanding that your body is actually a temple of God, and therefore you need to take care of it. Yes. Wow. So it brings also those yes, exactly.
Interesting. Tell me more about the issue of apparently there's this stereotype, the yoga stereotype for feminine exercises. You know, like when we watch the TV, most of the people will see there and ladies with their pink mats and making all those. So, what do you have to say about it? Is it a women exercise or?
No, actually, it's for everyone, from the little ones to the teens, to men, to older people. So it encompasses everyone. Yes, it cuts across. So it's for everyone. And it also depends on what you're trying to achieve. For example, if you're just an older person and you just want to make sure that your lungs are functioning properly, your organs, because you can actually use postures to actually massage your internal organs. So you can, so yoga comes in, but it has got a lot of benefits.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you actually want to work on your hamstrings, for example, you can do that. If you just want to, it actually covers every area of the body. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of research, and it talks about balances, and apparently it deals with arthritis. How true is that?
Yeah, and so that's why it's also important that for me, that's why it was important that I actually get that qualification. So that it's important that I understand my clients. So if I know what the autonomy of the body and what issues that they're having, then it's important that I structure a session that will actually serve that client. Yes, because you could actually hurt a client if you don't understand their problems. So for example, you'd find some people have got problems with their spine, they've got a disc displacement. Yes. So one as an instructor needs to know that, so that you actually make sure that you actually serve your clients according to their needs.
Wow, this is insightful. So if I had come now as a client and I never mentioned that I do have these issues.
So that those are some of the things that yes. In fact, it's also important as an instructor to actually encourage clients to actually first go to a physician and just get, so that the physician can actually inform me as an instructor things that I must be mindful of regarding my so that I don't put any strain or pressure on a certain area. And if you've got back pains, so that I understand what asanas or what postures would actually assist you. Yes.
Wow. Interesting, viewers. I'm sure you're learning things.
Yeah.
If you're yet to register for yoga and you're interested, please, you can contact me. I will hook you up to Fezzie. She is one very good instructor, and for her age, she's doing really well. I actually do admire you.
Yes, I'm actually not shy to mention my age. I'm actually 46.
Woo!
But
viewers, does she look it?
So yoga actually has helped me to maintain that flexibility. You know, they say that you can actually with flexibility you can actually maintain that young age. So for me, it's about yes. So flexibility actually does help maintain that youthfulness within me, and so that I can be still able to do what I want to do. I still want to go hiking. I still want to go running.
I want to be you when I grow older.
Yeah. So you can actually use yoga as a tool to actually help you when it comes to maintaining your flexibility, maintaining your strength. And it doesn't mean that you don't have, you still can, if you're into running, if you're still into lifts, you can still do that. But it's one of those tools that I've actually been able to use in terms of building strength, building my flexibility.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so just one of the last questions. In this all of those 4 years or 5 years, right? You said you started in 2016. What benefits have you derived, like personally, what achievements have you derived from?
Oh my gosh, I'm able to do the postures that I never in my wildest dream had thought I would be able to do. I can do a headstand, for example.
You can stand on your head?
I guess, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But then again, I want to emphasize that it's not all about postures. It's just about maintaining that, just bringing self-awareness to yourself and just making sure that you are healthy.
Wow.
So I believe that through yoga I am healthy, and not because of my physically, but also when it comes mentally, and it also brings me in tune with my spirit, because we are actually spirit beings. So yes, so that those are the benefits I get to have come into tune with my spirit, and it also brings awareness to my mind, my body, and actually what I put into my mind, into my body as well. Wow. Because remember that the mind the body records all the bad actions or habits that we do. Wow. and then when we get ill, it's because of things that we're doing in our youth or when we're still young. So yoga tries to bring me on that path of making sure that I take awareness of my body and remember that it's actually a temple. And if I want to, my lifestyle, or actually for me to live a longer life, I need to actually maintain my look after myself, and I'm using yoga as that tool.
Wow, yeah. Interesting. Any advice or take homes for the viewers?
Yes, so for me, I'll just say that just remember that the mind, the body, and the body is your temple, so take care of it. And also remember that your mind is actually the map that guides your actions. Wow. So take care of your mind as well. And just also be mindful of what you put into your mouth, because with time you'll pay. You'll pay for it, yes. So that's what I would say. And I would like you to join me. Like I did not mention that I'll be having simple exercises for beginners. So if you think that you are very stiff and you want to be flexible, join me from the 15th to the 26th, 6 sessions, and I'm telling you, you will thank me for that.
Wow, I'm blown away. I'll be your first student. Viewers, if you're interested, as I said, you could contact me and I can link you up to Fezzie. She is one very good yoga instructor. And until then, see you next episode. Bye.